When we're talking about noise, you gotta understand the importance of that word and the impact that noise can have on things around it. Now, what I'm talking about now, I'm talking in particular about like what's going on with just our police departments and citizens, black citizens, or people of color, and how they feel. And I'm talking about also even building bulls, because like I said before, man, we got to teach these kids something. What they seeing right now is all the noise. And when you think about all that noise is what really stops the true message from getting through to people. And it's really what stops the people that really understand what's being said. It stops them from really hearing it. It stops the focus on those things. You look at when a man says to a police officer or the law enforcement agents that, yo, I don't feel like I'm being treated fairly. If he comes out and that's all he says, what's so complicated about that? You know what I'm saying? But what happens is, you hear the noise. That's when the noise comes in. Oh, he's saying all police are bad. He never said that. He's never said that. All he said is, I feel like I'm not being treated fairly, and that there's a problem. So instead of looking at that and really trying to understand what he's saying, all you hear is the noise. And the problem with it is, man, this is coming from people that lead our country. You hear it in the politicians that are on TV voicing themselves. You hear it in athletes that are voicing themselves. You hear it in law enforcement. I mean, come on. What police officer will go on strike because someone says that? Now I gotta be fair too. There's noise on the other side too that we gotta pay attention to too. When you hear somebody from this side say, oh, all police are this and they ought to be dead and this and that, that's noise too. And that's the same kind of noise that stops us from moving forward and coming together. You know what I mean? As a country. So we gotta rule out that noise. Some kind of way we gotta rule out that noise. We gotta stop the news agencies from focusing on those things. We really got to handle the people that's right around us making noise, that's convoluting our message. You looked at what happened in Wilmington a couple days ago, where the guy Damien, protesters met at the police station in Wilmington. And before that protest began, they gathered all these people together. And I forget the guy's name, but you can see it on our film. He stood up and he said to all the people that were out there protesting that if you're out here because of ego, if you're out here because of any personal motives that you may have, we're going to deal with you. Because we're here to deliver a message. And we don't want that message, you know, convoluted or messed up with all these antics that, you know, it's going to move the focus from where it needs to be. That's what's going on now. Everybody's focusing on all this other stuff. And we're missing the point.